as a lot of you guys know, I had a stupid crash back on October 4th, you know, riding on a driveway with overgrowth, and my left hand came off the bar, and I ended up falling off the bike and landed wrong on my shoulder and broke my clavicle. Set me up for a real effed up day. But I'm healed up and I'm back on my bike now. That's a good thing, baby. But I learned I learned a lot, guys, from this incident. And I'm going to tell you guys how a motorcycle can actually bankrupt you and set your life up for a bunch of effed up days. But I'm going to tell you how to avoid it. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. Continue to leave video suggestions, but you may find what you're looking for by visiting my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Videos. And those are a bunch of playlists with all of my videos categorized in them to make it easier for you to navigate through.
First off, I got to attach the tether to my airbag vest because I am always riding with this going forward, guys. I'll tell you, for those of you guys who want to get this airbag vest, this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, these heated gloves that are battery powered, which are awesome, this winter Dainese jacket here, my camel pants, boots, gloves, all my gear. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Oh, it feels good to get back on the bike. No, I'm not going to mess around, do anything crazy. I gotta keep it real conservative for a while, because I don't want to break it again. I went through all that torture. Don't want to break it again. But I'm gonna crank that throttle, baby. Woo! Oh, baby, feels good. Cranking that throttle again. But I'll tell you guys, I don't care what happens out here. I'm always going to try to keep riding my motorcycle no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let fear stop me. But you know what, guys? You got to be smart out here if you're going to ride a motorcycle. You have to have health insurance, guys. I was very lucky that I had short-term health insurance, a policy, a 12-month policy that I renew every year because it's inexpensive. It's only like $130 a month compared to like the marketplace health insurance for me, which is like almost $400 a month. And it nearly has the same benefits, even better, because my $130 a month also includes insurance on the deductible. So I don't have to even pay the deductible. So I don't pay anything at all. The only drawback with that short-term life insurance is that you can't have any pre-existing conditions. They won't cover it. And going forward, they're not going to cover any conditions related to this clavicle on the right side. So, but I should be able to continue this policy going forward. But they started sending the bills in from this collarbone fracture. Mind you, I didn't get insurance. And I'll tell you, them bills are big, man. When it's all said and done, about $5,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to get surgery, it could have been up to like $30,000 to $50,000, especially if you have to get two surgeries, one to put in the plates with the screws, and then another surgery to take the screws and plate out, which surgery can run anywhere from like $15,000 to $30,000 a pop. And that's not including all the x-rays they take and other doctors you see. And they charge you for everything, guys. They even charge you a fortune, like $500 for a sling. But luckily I didn't have to pay anything. But that got me to thinking. I was like, I'm really glad that I have health insurance, because there's a lot of you guys out there that don't ride with health insurance. And I'll tell you, the way a lot of you guys ride out here like some fools, man. Hyper boost on! You're doing over 100 miles per hour out here on the streets, and you somehow end up high-siding off the bike or crashing your bike. If it doesn't kill you, it's going to probably bankrupt you. And even just, even if you're a safe rider out here, like I said, you never know what these cars are going to do out here, but you have to ride defensively out here, like I told you guys. which I have a video, top 5 defensive riding tips, in the description and comment section of this video, a video I did in the past to help you stay safe out here. But you never know what can happen. It can happen like a freak accident, like what happened to me, man. And a lot of, and if you don't have insurance, that, $5,000-$10,000 can be a whole lot of money to come up with if you don't have it.
If you're out of work right now or receiving very little pay, you may want to see if you qualify for Medicaid, which is free health care. If so, get it.
If you crash out here on the streets and you don't have insurance, and say you end up with a whopper bill, I mean, it could be like over $1 million, and not including being put into a nursing home. Because if you don't have family that can take care of you, they'll have to put you in a nursing home, and nursing homes can run up to like over $10,000 a month. And then you end up losing your job. Your wife leaves you because you don't have no money, you're broke. And then next thing you know, she files divorce. You got to pay child support. So it can go south real fast, guys. You want to have that health insurance. You know what I'm saying, man? Because that's the last thing you want to have to worry about, is worry about these big piling up of health bills. I believe that's the #1 cause of bankruptcies in America, is because of health bills. So I've seen it happen to people, man, where they have to end up filing, they lose everything. And I mean, all the savings you have gets wiped out. Your retirement savings gets wiped out. Your just like I said, your wife leaves you. Your kids don't respect you anymore, call you a bum because you can't work anymore. You'd be surprised, man. Life can throw some real crap at you, but it's how you get back up, though. You know what I'm saying? And rise from the ashes. That's what matters. Whatever you do, no matter how bad it is, there's always a way to get back on your feet and be back on top again. But it all starts with your mind. You got to have mental strength. But be smart. Get that health insurance, man, and don't ride like a fool out here. Honestly, it really doesn't pay to do these high triple-digit speeds out here on the streets and racing each other and craziness out here on the streets, man. Because it's all fun and games until somebody crashes and has a real effed up day or no days left, and then crap gets real serious at that point. And then a lot of people sell their bikes and then they demonize bikes and talk about how dangerous they are. No, it's you that's dangerous, not the motorcycles. You were the fool out here.
And even if you have good health insurance, most health insurance coverages have the illegal act exclusion, meaning that if you get injured doing something illegal, like speeding on your motorcycle or racing somebody else on your motorcycle, they don't have to cover the costs. And guess what? That's probably going to end up bankrupting you if you have severe injuries and you don't have money to cover it.
Or you didn't have the defensive riding skills out here. Like I said, you got to treat every one of these cars as though they're going to get you, and ride accordingly. You can't ride without a care in the world out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, it really pays to be smart about it. Get health insurance, ride smart out here, wear all the gear, because a lot of times you wear gear that'll help prevent further injury. I mean, you may get injured, but maybe not as severely had you not had gear on. So it really pays to wear that helmet, especially the airbag vest, guys. I rep this in nearly every video now because I've seen testimonies from riders who have crashed doing high speeds even with this airbag vest, and end up saving their life, man. So it really pays to get, and these are not that expensive. You can't put a price on your safety, man. I don't even care if these were ridiculously expensive. What's your life is important, your body, everything, man. It's priceless. You can't put a price on your health. You know what I'm saying? I know I sound like I'm preaching right now, guys.
You have not sinned unless you do it on purpose. I ain't got a cavity in my mouth.
And I'm trying to help a lot of you guys out there, but there's just going to be a lot of people out there that's going to be stupid, that's not going to have health insurance, going to ride like a fool out here, And then some of them end up having a real effed up day or end up with no days left, and that's just how it is. You got a lot of stupid people out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ride stupid sometimes, but I'll tell you guys, you know, during this period where, you know, I've been down and recovering from this collarbone fracture, it really got me thinking. It's like, dude, do I really need a liter bike out here on the streets? I don't need it, man. This YZ450FX, honestly, this is the bike to have out here. Honestly, all I need is this bike, man. This bike is just so amazing, guys, and so lightweight, torque, all you need, all the power you need, and all we do is the speed limits most of the time, man. You know what I'm saying? You got 0 to 35 or 40, you know, 0 to 60, at most 70. That's what we do the bulk of the time. You want torque out here on the streets, just so you can rip that throttle, feel that pull on there. And just enjoy the ride out here, man. That's what it's all about. You know, it doesn't pay to be a fool out here, but I'm just trying to help some of you guys out there, keep you from having a real effed up day. Which, by the way, I have a t-shirt that says no effed up days. You might want to get that t-shirt. It might keep you safe out here. But also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, BANKRUPT, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, BANKRUPT.